The Federal Attorney-General has intervened in the case of Harry Breaker Morant. He and fellow Lieutenant Peter Hancock were executed by a British firing squad after being found guilty of killing prisoners during the Boer War. Robert McClelland, though, doesn't think the soldiers were given a fair trial, and he wants the British government to revisit the case. Eliza Blue reports.
Breaker Morant and his co-accused Peter Hancock served with a British unit in South Africa during the Boer War. They were court-martialled and convicted of killing prisoners. The Australian soldiers' last moments were recreated in the 1980 feature film.
Shoot straight, you bastards! Don't make a mess of it!
The case has attracted controversy for years because of claims the men were acting under orders from the British Army Chief, Lord Kitchener. Last year, the British government rejected a bid to pardon the men because there was no new compelling evidence. Now, the federal government wants them to take another look.
On the material that's been provided to me, I'm satisfied that there were defects in procedural fairness.
Military lawyer Jim Uncles is leading the campaign for the pardons. He spent the last 2 years lobbying the government to approach the British and feels vindicated by the minister's support.
It really doesn't matter whether it was last year or 10 years ago or indeed 109 years ago. There are very important principles at stake in this case.
Historians have cast doubt over Mr Uncle's argument that the pair weren't given a fair trial. Boer War historian Craig Wilcox says these men weren't heroes.
It seems like they were pretty much as much villains as you can get. They seem to have killed 24 or even 36 unarmed men and boys while they were in South Africa.
The men are the only Australian soldiers that have been executed for committing war crimes. Eliza Blue, ABC News.